9300 and with Rule 39 of the Council's Provisional Rules of Procedure, I invite the following briefers to participate in this meeting. Ms. Izumi Nakamitsu,
The past 16 months has seen immense loss, suffering, and devastation in Ukraine. As the conflict has intensified, diplomatic efforts and initiatives by member states seeking de-escalation and calling for a peaceful settlement have also increased. The United Nations stands ready to support all meaningful efforts to bring a just and sustainable peace to Ukraine. In this, we are guided by international law, including the Charter of the United Nations and relevant General Assembly resolutions, as the Secretary General has repeatedly emphasized. Ambiguities between member states. The UN Register of Conventions. The supply of weapons into any armed conflict situations raises significant concerns about the potential escalation of violence and the risks of diversion. Measures to address the risk of diversion to unauthorized end users and for unauthorized users are essential for preventing further instability and insecurity in Ukraine, the region, and beyond. The impact of the intensifying war in Ukraine on civilians continued to be an area of serious concern. From 24th of February 2022 to 18th of June 2023, the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights has recorded 24,862 civilian casualties in Ukraine, with 9,083 killed and 15,779 injured. The actual figures are likely to be considerably higher.
To Ms. Izumi Nakamitsu.
The vast majority of civilian casualties are a result of the use of explosive weapons with wide area effects. The missile attack in central Kramatorsk on 27th of June, which killed 12 people, is a case in point. The Secretary General has unequivocally urged all sides to avoid the use of explosive weapons in populated areas, as such use is highly likely to result in indiscriminate harm. In addition to the thousands of civilians killed and injured, the continued and intensified attacks against critical infrastructure and essential services, including energy infrastructure, health and educational facilities, roads and bridges, is alarming. Mines and explosive remnants of war have resulted in widespread land contamination, rendering land unusable for agriculture, while impeding the movement of people. The destruction of the Kakhovka hydroelectric power plant dam is possibly the most significant incident of damage to civilian infrastructure since the start of the war.
When faced with the undeniably brutal losses Ukraine has and has undeniably suffered. These young men dying in their thousands are, in my considered view, the most...
Угрозы, порождаемые поставками западного вооружения на Украину, продолжают нарастать и множиться на фоне непрекращающихся попыток наших бывших партнеров в очередной раз переложить на Россию всю ответственность за происходящее на Украине. Нестыковки в раскручиваемом ими нарративе очевидны. Страны Запада упорно пытаются заставить международное сообщество забыть, что кризис на Украине, как и поставки западных вооружений Киеву, начались задолго до специальной военной операции. Сегодня, благодаря откровениям целого ряда высокопоставленных политиков того времени, мы знаем, что планомерная накачка Украины оружием и ее подготовка к войне с Россией все эти годы велась за ширмой Минских соглашений. Западного оружия наших граждан или диверсию на газопроводах «Северный поток-1» и «2», или террористические атаки на вид. В милитаристском угаре, окончательно утратив связь с реальностью, Запад сознательно провоцирует прямое столкновение между ядерными державами.
The UK government has been clear about the military support that we have provided for the defence of Ukraine. The bravery and endless determination of Ukrainians is their own, but we're proud to support them in their fight to be free. And we're not just providing weapons. Around 17,000 Ukrainian soldiers have received training in the UK since the start of Russia's invasion. And we will also support Ukraine when peace is won to rebuild their country. Thank you, President, and I thank Under-Secretary General Nakamitsu and Dr. Redchenko.
Saturday's events also highlighted that the safety and security of weapon arsenals on Russian territory are easily compromised by Wagner-like armed formations. President, distinguished members of the Security Council, Under-Secretary General Nakamitsu. Ukraine continues to do its best in order to survive and to stop the evil. We are grateful to all responsible nations that support us, including by supplying necessary weapons. Their use has been an element of Ukraine exercising the inherent right to self-defense under the above-mentioned Article 51 of the UN Charter for a noble goal to restore respect to the UN Charter.